You are all set. We are in Ephrata, Washington. Lights on at Johnson O'Brien Stadium. And at stake for Cape Cod, a berth in bracket play. At stake for Ephrata, a move closer to bracket play. Swing and a miss by Fingar, and one quick out. One away for Duncan Favor. A lot of baseball tonight, but you know there's more than just baseball in our coverage of the Babe Ruth World Series game. We'll get to your shout outs in the third and fourth inning. We will encourage you to follow us on Twitter in the sixth. And a couple of times during the course of the broadcast, we'll encourage you to go to Facebook. Although we have hit the 10 grand mark, I guess we just weren't satisfied. And we're moving forward and need more likes, and we'll talk about that too all during tonight's coverage. One away, Duncan Favor, 2-0. Joe Taylor to the on-deck circle. Michael Frazier, right-hander, delivering into the strike zone, 2-1. Got up to 98 degrees here in Ephrata today. Game time of this one, it is 96. It does not feel like 96, however. And as a matter of fact, we've got the iPhone weather app to verify that. It doesn't feel like 96 to folks from the deep south where 96 is warm. Here it is 96. It feels like 95 as it is hit to short. Majeski fields, fires, goes over to first. Favor is out, number 2. 2 gone for Joe Taylor. Sun will set in about 15 minutes at 8:22. Humidity is at 20%. Winds out of the west-southwest at 6 miles an hour. That's what this app says. I'm looking at my barometer, which is the flag in center field, and it's not budging. Right back to Frazier. Quick throw over and quick work of Ephrata by Cape Cod in the top part of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Fingar, Favor, and Taylor. We go to the bottom part of the inning. The last game on day 3 underway on Jock Time.
Sure, Trustology is about sharing our financial expertise and helping our clients succeed. But it's also about helping local families enjoy a more festive holiday season, making sure parents have the supplies they need, and giving local charities everything they can grab in 90 seconds. It's employees who have a passion for serving their neighbors and the communities they live in. When you see Washington Trust's crew in blue doing their thing, that's Trustology in action. See more at Trustology.
Top part of the inning, 1, 2, 3 goes Ephrata. Fingar with a strikeout, Favor with a ground out. Same thing for Taylor. And it's a 1, 2, 3 top part of the inning. We head to the bottom part. Michael Frazier, pitcher, will start things off. Brian Proto behind the plate, batting second. Sam Majeski, the shortstop, in the 3-hole. Mac Labarge is playing third, batting fourth. Will Leathers is the left fielder in the 5 spot. Nick Carr playing right, will bat sixth. Jake Morris, the second baseman, in the 7-hole. C.J. McCabe playing first, will bat 8th. And Nathan Amaker is the center fielder, hitting 9th for Cape Cod. All facing Quincy Vassar, who is on the hill. Behind the plate, Tristan Garland, as the count evens up on Frazier at 1. Nick Lopez at first. The second baseman is Cameron Valdez. Joe Taylor at short and Zach Berryman at third. 1 and 2 on Frazier, the outfield for Ephrata. Arsenio Martinez in left. The center fielder is Dakota Fingar. Duncan Favor in right field. 1-2 offering to Frazier. Just missed outside. Your officiating crew, Brian Straggy behind the plate. Jim Burns is at first and Dennis Duke at third. Here's the 2-2 offering. Out to play again. On your scoreboard to the right, hashtag Babe Ruth World Series, Babe Ruth WS. What's that all about? Well, we've got all kinds of great plays from the World Series. Yesterday, today, it won't be long before big plays in this game are all on Facebook and Twitter. And when you put hashtag Babe Ruth WS in the search engine, it brings up the big plays. And of course, then we want you to look at them, like them, retweet them, share them, and let the world know about Babe Ruth baseball here in Ephrata. 2-2 offering. Popped up over towards right field. Favor backing up a few, makes the catch, and there's one away. Some pregame festivities, and I think that's probably going to be the norm between the 5 o'clock and the 8 o'clock game throughout the week, as this is supposed to be, and I'm still putting a question mark by that. Got a feeling, though, it'll be the last time in a while that you will see a World Series come to Ephrata. Sam and Randy Boroff, Randy specifically, very instrumental in bringing the World Series here 4 times in the last 6 years, 3 out of the last 4. But they say this is going to be the last. And as a result of this being the last, they're paying tribute to a lot of people who have made it possible. Hit towards left field. That one by Ryan Proto is out of here. He has doubled in the World Series. He has tripled in the World Series. Well, they needed to add one more to the repertoire. Ryan Proto with a solo home run. Smashes it over the wall and left. And Cape Cod takes the 1-zip lead with Sam Majeski headed to the plate. There are shots where you're like, well, maybe. That was one of those that there was little doubt. Ryan Proto with a solo home run, and Cape Cod takes the lead in the bottom of the first. Into the strike zone to Sam Majeski. Mac LaBarge moves to the on-deck circle. 1 away and 1 out. As in out of the park, Ryan Proto. This one slapped towards center field. Fingar will make the catch, and there's 2 gone. Well, thank you, too, for watching on whatever medium you may be watching the game coverage. Whether it's on our website, jockjive.com, whether it's on the Ephrata World Series 2017.com, whether it is in the Ephrata, Washington area on Northland Cable, provided by iFiber, or whether it's on the Babe Ruth Facebook page. Got lots of ways you can watch game coverage. Inside on Mac LaBarge. Will Leathers moving to the on-deck circle. Well, we've been encouraging you, by the way, to like us on Facebook, which we will do again tonight. But how about liking Babe Ruth as well? I see their numbers growing too. So go to Facebook and post in a couple of spots to like. Jock Jive Sports and Babe Ruth Baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike on LaBarge. Outside of the strike zone to go 2-1. I realize it's 3 games, but I think Proto is hit for the cycle. I think he's got all parts of the cycle now as we are into game number 3 of the World Series for Cape Cod. And of course, the home run tacked on here in the bottom of the first to give Cape Cod the early lead. Lights on here at Johnson O'Brien Stadium. By the way, if you go to Facebook and like us, or if you already have, scroll down and find a nighttime shot of Johnson O'Brien Stadium if you are in other parts of the world. If you want to try to kind of visualize the park from up above. 2-2 pitch lifted towards the gap. That will drop in as a base hit. 2-out shot by Mac LaBarge, and he wants more than 1. Quickly gets to second, a stand-up double. In the event you missed scores from earlier today, it was the Midwest Plains champions, the Fighting Squirrels of Charleston, Missouri, with a 9-4 win over Mount Olive, New Jersey. Meanwhile, Tucson, Arizona beats Pacific Northwest champs out of Vancouver by the same score. And the game that just wrapped up was our first game that ended early. Only ended about an inning early, but it was our first to activate the mercy rule. A 10-zip Moses Lake win over Blue Lick, Kentucky. And I gotta admit, it was a surprise to me. Not necessarily that Moses Lake won, it was how they won by that 10 runs. Blue Lick had opened up the World Series with a 12-4 win over Tucson, Arizona. And yesterday off, play today, and well, they ran into a buzzsaw in the form of Moses Lake, which is playing some of their best baseball right now. Where Blue Lick is concerned, not out of the World Series, not out of the bracket play scenario. Just absorbed their first loss, so in reality, they're right in the thick of things if they win from here on out. Into the dirt outside to Will Leathers, and that will get LaBarge to third. Two balls and a strike on Will Leathers. Nick Carr is on deck. When you get to the top of the second, Efreda will send the 4, 5, and 6 spots to the plate. Nick Lopez, Zach Berryman, and Jordan Rios. On the outside part of the plate to even it up at 2. A relatively light Major League Baseball slate for today and tonight, but we'll get you updated on scores in a bit. Fouled off by Leathers. Over into the pin and near the home of multiple rabbits. I guess the rabbits were here last year. I didn't notice them. Got here this year, and there's rabbits running all around the park. Hit by the pitch, Will Leathers. He will go to first. And I'm not talking just, you know, those gray rabbits that you expect to see. It's the multicolored, the black, the beige, the gray. And from what I'm told by groundskeepers here, there were 2 last year, and now there's 45. So a walk out to the mound by Randy Boroff to have a conversation with Quincy Vassar. Well, we had a conversation last night with Randy Boroff, and Randy conceded that this is an extremely important ball game. He definitely knows that his team needs the win, and despite the fact we are very early, you've got 1 run in, you've got a couple of base runners on. And Coach Boroff trying to keep Cape Cod from cranking it up early. Meanwhile, Dan Proto, head coach for Cape Cod, no problem with what's going on. The home run by Proto, double by LaBarge, now at third. Leathers hit by the pitch over at first. Rolled foul. By the way, you want expeditious? That Ryan Proto home run already on Facebook and Twitter. That's why you want to put hashtag Babe Ruth WS in the search engine. Find it, like it, share it, retweet it. Whatever you got to do to it to get other folks to watch it. Fouled off again by Nick Carr. Well, the shout-out's already coming in. Cape Cod is pretty good at the texting thing. They're adept at the text thing. We'll get into the shout-outs come the 3rd and 4th inning. But if you want to work on whatever you work on to get you adept and ready to roll with the shout-outs, have at it. Into the strike zone, struck out his Carr, left on his Leathers and LaBarge. Ryan Proto, though, took it out of the park. And it is Cape Cod that grabs a 1-zip lead after 1. To the second we go. Lopez, Berryman, and Rios All coming up for Ephrata.
Up with today's fast-paced world can be difficult. Accelerate your life with iFiber Communications high-speed internet. Surf, stream, and game like never before. Give us a call at 509-754-2600 and find out more at iFiber.tv.
Cheryl Konos Farmers Insurance is your local one-stop shop for all of your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, and farm and ranch, Cheryl and Farmers are here for you. You never know when the unexpected will happen, so be ready for anything. She'll work for you to put together a package that fits your needs no matter how big or small. She's right here in Ephrata, so you can talk to her at any time. Please stop by for a free quote at 858 Basin Street Southwest or call 509-754-2550. Good luck to all the players and teams.
Keeping up with today's fast-paced world can be difficult. Accelerate your life with iFiber Communications high-speed internet. Surf, stream, and game like never before. Give us a call at 509-754-2600 and find out more at
Three go up, three go down in the top part of the inning. In the bottom part, 6 go to the plate, 1 goes yard. 2 are left on before 3 go down, and that's at least for the moment, happy Cape Cod dugout. After the Ryan Proto home run that gives the New England champions the lead here after 1. Now there's some guys that do a lot of the behind-the-scenes work and don't get any attention, so we gave them a little. That's the bat guys. It is wrapped over the head at third of LaBarge. Hit in front, tried to field, goes over into left, and on is Nick Lopez. That will be scored as the first Ephrata base hit. And the River Dogs have got a base runner for Zach Berryman. 10,084 likes now on Facebook, and we've had about 120, 130 likes today. Thanks so much. Lined at LaBarge, makes the catch, throw over to first, not in time to pull off the double play, but does have Berryman on the line out to LaBarge. That's throwing with the inability to get anything on it, just to try to get it over there quickly. I mean, he could obviously get something on the throw given the opportunity, but was trying to get something over there quickly to be able to pick off Lopez. And that was basically arm strength that got in there quickly and almost made the play. Jordan Rios batting, throw back to first again, and Lopez will crawl in safely. But we are now aiming for the stars, 11,000 on Facebook, realizing that might be a lofty goal by the end of the Babe Ruth World Series, but if you want to achieve, you want to progress, then you're never happy with whatever goal you've reached. So now we want more. We like the 10, wrapped in the direction of right field. That will drop into the mitt of Nick Carr. Out will go Jordan Rios, and Lopez will have to stay at first. So if you will indeed go to Facebook, put Jock Jive Sports. Jock Jive Sports. If there are weather delays. And of course with social media, you provide input too. We get to interact. So Jock Jive Sports, put that in the search engine on Facebook, like us. Takes about a half minute. And then get back to the game coverage. Hit in the direction of right field. That will drop inside the line for Tristan Garland. Lopez, who is off and running with a crack of the bat, will go to third, and Tristan Garland, he is now safely at third. And Ephrata trying to make some two-out noise. Arsenio Martinez coming to the plate. Cameron Valdez moves to the on-deck circle. Jake Morris, C.J. McCabe, Nathan Amaker, the bottom third of the order due up when you get to the bottom part of the second. Night beginning to fall, and as it falls, so too does the temperatures. We are now at 85 degrees here in Ephrata. Update on Major League Baseball scores as we speak. Twins with a 5-4 lead over the Brewers in the top of the 5th. Cubs with a 3-zip lead over the Giants. That's in the top of the 5th. Orioles and Angels tied at 1. Inning number 5. Finals, Nationals have beat the Marlins 3-2. Pirates blank the Tigers 3-zip. Reds all over the Padres 11-3. And Cards ripping the Royals by the same score, 11-3. Base hit up the middle, and that will drive in the first Ufreda run. And this game's knotted up at 1 apiece as Arsenio Martinez delivers, and Nick Lopez will come in and score. The Arsenio Martinez RBI single knots it up at 1 here in the top of the 2nd. Cameron Valdez coming to the plate.
The epic struggle that has shaped modern culture.
So New England gets their run on the big blast, and Ufreda gets theirs on a dink here and a dink there, but all that matters is what you got run-wise. And right now we are knotted up at 1 each. Just missing outside. Count evens 1 apiece. Quincy Vassar moving to the on-deck circle. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Every game right here on Ufreda World Series 2017.com. Babe Ruth Facebook page. JockJive.com. All 20 pool play games and all 5 bracket play games. Count evens up at 2, and if you'd like the DVD copy of the game, they are selling them here at the park. So if you are not at the park and want a copy, then find somebody that's coming to the park. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 2 runs on the board, and they're split. 1 for Cape Cod, 1 for Ufreda. Michael Frazier facing Cameron Valdez with the count full. Turn to 2nd, and Garland will get back safely. For Cape Cod, they opened up with a 6-1 victory over Surrey, North Carolina. And then a 5-1 win over Mount Olive, New Jersey, as a strike is delivered to Valdez. Meanwhile, Ufreda losing to Charleston, Missouri, and then coming away with a 3-2 victory over Surrey County last night. 1-run plates, and Ufreda has knotted this one up at 1. Let's go to the 2nd on JockJive.com.
Since 1969, DK's Drive-In has been Ufreda's favorite spot for burgers, fries, sweet treats, and everything else in between. We are proud to continue the DK's tradition of serving our community with delicious food made to order. Come on in or swing through the drive-thru and see why DK's has been a staple of Ufreda for generations. DK's Drive-In at 805 Basin Street Northwest in Ufreda.
Lakeview Golf and Country Club. They're looking for new members, and now's the time to join. There's no initiation fee, and it's $175 a month. A great course, great people, and a professional that has instruction available. His name? Matt Campbell. Along with a good junior program, driving range and restaurant are available to the public. Come and try the good food with Amy Galloway and her staff, open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Great course, great people at the Lakeview Golf and
1-run plates in the top part of the inning. We are tied at 1 each. Going to the bottom part, Jake Morris will start things off. C.J. McCabe, Nathan Amaker due up in the inning too. Babe Ruth World Series, 4th game of the day on day number 3. We have climbed the top of the hill, and about halfway through today we began to progress to the other side as far as pool play is concerned. And we are about a half inning away from all your text shout-outs. I see that folks are getting a little antsy when they get those shout-outs in. I understand. Opportunity for you to be kind of like the people there in the stands. Just like, but a little different, I guess. Into left field, and there is a Jake Morris single to begin the bottom of the second for Cape Cod. Both teams now with 3 base hits, and the Jake Morris single has the 7-hitter on for C.J. McKay. Nathan Amaker moves to the on-deck circle. Again, a recap of the top part of the inning. Lopez with a single, line out by Berryman, fly out by Rios, and a Garland single as Morris gets back safely. And a couple of base runners on, and then Martinez delivers into center field to drive in Lopez. It's close, but that right hand of Morris back on the bag will put the tag on the back of Morris by Lopez. Bunted foul by McCabe. And then, of course, Valdez strikes out to put it into the top part of the inning. There is an air quality alert here in Ephrata, Washington, because of the smoke and haze, which has not been as bad since Friday as it was Friday. Breaking for second at the simultaneous time that Vassar is going over to first, and Morris tagged out at second. So Cape Cod gets a base runner on. Morris with a single, but he is